the day before the 2012 MPG Marathon, and I'm talking to Andrew Duerden, who's sharing the Vivaro with me, and hopefully give me some helpful hints. Andrew, tomorrow is the next 2 days, in fact, are going to be very long days, and hopefully you'll be able to ease my way through this event. Helpful hints?
Well, I think taking the words of someone else and just slightly altering, the key word is anticipation, anticipation and anticipation. And I think that's the key word to getting this job right. It covers such a lot of ground. You make sure that you're not braking heavily, you're not accelerating heavily, you look at the traffic around you, and I think that's the key to it all.
Smoothness, in other words.
Well, that obviously comes with it, yes, and that's the point. No heavy foot, no extraneous kit on as well. Keep the air conditioning off. You don't really need that on, and just make sure that you're keeping the car flowing or the van flowing, and not actually stopping if you can help it.
Yeah. Things like air conditioning. What's the difference do they actually make in reality?
They make quite a lot of difference because obviously they're powering along a compressor, and you can noticeably see the difference on it, and it will make a difference to the car.
You've won this event previously in a car and a van. I'm not renowned for my lightweight right foot, so hopefully you will get me around tomorrow and the day after.
Yeah, smoothness I think is most important, and just because of that anticipation, you're looking ahead, and therefore you're not going to be coming up behind the vehicle in front of you and stepping on the brakes. There will be a problem for other drivers because they wonder, why isn't that guy up there on the other car? But that's the way it is, and that's what you've got to do.
What sort of MPG do you think we should be able to get out of this?
Well, it really depends. I haven't had a chance to establish what the true figure is. Obviously, there were manufacturers' figures which are garnered slightly artificially by laboratory conditions. So the real world conditions make an awful lot of difference. And with this event, it also depends on the roads that are used. And I had a look at the route, and there are some tricky sections on it which I think the organisers have put in purposely. There's one rather steep climb in one place, but then again what goes up must come down, so you've got to make the benefits pay when you're coming down the other side. And that's one of the big things which is a regular misnomer for drivers to think to stick it into neutral when you're going downhill. That ain't the way to do it. These modern engines now use such trickery in the ECUs and the computers that are inside the electronics that they're going to shut off the engine to its maximum efficiency on the overrun. So if you have got a trip computer in a car and you can see it, look at the overrun figures and you'll see that it'll go up to 999.9 or whatever the maximum is. Whereas if you then try that again with the vehicle out of gear, you'll notice that it's reading a much lower figure. So therefore the benefit is gained by using the engine in the way that the manufacturers want you to.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to the next 2 days and your company.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Andrew.